Roll over. Get on your belly, Mr. Pancake.
Get on your belly.
In the name of the law, Pancake, get on your belly.
In the name of the law, Mr. Pancake.
Give up your other hand.
Very fine bitch.
Where are the gerbils?
Where are the gerbils?
Oh, God, there's
Using animals? Oh, there are gerbils in there. Animal abuse.
I got gerbils. What the heck?
No way, dude! Hi, Squink here, former cop, future Major League Baseball player, here to use my law enforcement experience to break down another video and to answer the question that everyone wants to know, which is, what the hell are the cops doing? What are they doing?
What the hell are you guys doing?
And I'm going to do that in today's video. Let's jump in. Today's video comes from Ewu Body Camera. Explore with us body cam. Cops get the surprise of their lives. Never seen it. Walking in blindly. Here we go.
At the crack of dawn on a July morning, a man out walking his dog calls 911 after hearing alarms and witnessing a break-in at a nearby construction company in Hilliard, Ohio.
There's someone in the back. They're breaking in something.
How many people are out there?
I don't see anything, but I hear them plain as daylight.
Even though the caller can hear the destruction echoing across the street, he offers no clue as to who might be doing this or how many people may be involved.
I just hear a
Interesting.
whole bunch of banging, like boom, boom.
All right, we'll get someone out there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Just as emergency dispatch notifies the officers, another call comes in minutes later.
Also from
This
him.
time, the caller is the general manager of Roosters.
I did a phone the cameras and I got a description of the person. It looks like a late teens to mid 20s Hispanic male. He has I can't tell if it's camo, but it's a print sweatsuit on, and he has a book bag on too, and it looks like he was on foot.
As officers
He's obviously just going to school. Clearly he's just going to school. I don't know why we're messing with this guy.
reach Roosters, emergency dispatch relays crucial information to help them secure the building.
Obvious break-in.
Police, anybody in here, make something known. I think she said she only found one.
He just wanted a drink of orange juice.
It almost looks like blood, but I don't see blood anywhere else. I've been looking on the floor, and it doesn't make sense that he would have blood on a rock before he threw it through the window.
Yeah.
Even though officers are unsure about the substance, it seems that the suspect may have used the rock to break into the restaurant.
Yeah, that makes sense that it'd be dried, but it looks like blood.
Yeah, I'd say it is. Fresh.
With the
Interesting.
probability of blood at the crime scene, officers try to find its source, completely unaware of a brewing disturbance developing rapidly at a nearby business.
Oh, good.
Go see if I can figure out the answer to this.
As the officers regroup at the parking lot, one of them shares vital information of a potential suspect from a sighting he had earlier.
I saw him over by Westchester walking on the side of the road. Hey, it literally looks like those pajamas, like cheetah print pajamas. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, the one I saw was a real dark skin. It was also dark, so.
Dark-skinned male. Isn't that racist when they say that? That when they call out the suspect description and mention that he has dark skin and is black? That's racist, right?
Right.
Oh, no, the one I saw was definitely that black.
The officer's description of the suspect matches the one that Rooster's manager had shared earlier.
A leopard print
As officers chalk out their next plan of
Love
action,
that.
an unexpected update comes over the radio that escalates this situation into the realm of the bizarre.
Where?
At
He's-
Petland,
that
placed
guy's
closer to
eating?
Roosters in the same shopping center, an officer reports seeing dogs in the parking lot.
Aww.
As officers race over to the store, they encounter a bewildering scene of chaos.
Just dogs everywhere. Dogs running rampant.
Well, it's clear. I definitely can't put them in between those two.
Is there anybody out back?
What the hell's going on, guys?
The address is 5253
This is
Toad
chaos.
Run Road, and if we can work on a keyboard, the whole pet lands out in the parking lot.
As dozens of animals and birds wander around the parking lot,
There's birds
officers
too?
are overwhelmed by the mayhem on a morning destined to grow even more outlandish.
Are you kidding me?
There's about 20 exotic birds, a couple bunnies, and a couple dogs running around the parking lot right now.
What?
All right, 9190, 9191. You guys turn that way on a 50.
Come here. You're okay. Come here. Come here. You're okay. Come here.
9190,
Here's your brother. Brother, sister, whatever it is. You guys are siblings.
Well, those puppies are in cages, so he had to have been in the back messing with it.
If you can get wherever you want, next person on sense, grab the corner or something, just watch that top as you go.
Just knock that glass.
Hey, we got
What a bizarre call.
Boom.
How strange. The animals are like, you won't believe what we've seen. We saw a large cheetah, dark skin, male black.
Yeah, there's two of them that are busted. How do they even get back here though? Because there's no.
I don't think you went back.
Bust it open and they come out of here.
Yeah.
They just cut
I mean, like I don't even see any keys.
Yeah. Maybe it's like.
Ooh, the back rooms.
The animals inside appear safe and unharmed, but it will
That's good.
soon become clear that not all of the animals are accounted for. Finding them will result in one of the evening's most shocking moments.
What?
But in the meantime, police will have to catch over a dozen biting birds without losing their nerve.
What are we about to see?
Never catch. I'm not a bird guy. I have no idea what to do. You got blood all over you, buddy.
Aw.
Come on. I don't know if you're gonna bite or what.
If he does bite, I can't imagine it hurts that bad.
Exactly. Exactly.
Just pick him up. You're wearing gloves.
I'm hitting in my head.
Here, you.
Go in there, fly away.
You can see it bit me hard. Sure did.
Put
As
some
officers
gloves on,
turn their
bro.
attention back to the chain of events that led to this inexplicable situation full of wandering animals, they find an answer to an earlier mystery.
All right. So the question is, so he came out because he's leaking pretty good in there. Did he hit up there?
Yes.
Well, he had to have hit up Roosters because that's how the rock got bloody.
Yes.
I don't see blood anywhere else. And it doesn't make sense that he would have blood on a rock before he threw it through the window.
Yeah.
And we never got an alarm from here, right?
Right.
So he hit this place first, then hit Roosters because that's where the rock came from.
Good work, gentlemen.
A lot more here.
But he could have wrapped it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call really good police work.
Maybe.
Time.
This guy's the only one trying to get the birds.
I know, that's the thing. It's like,
As officers look for evidence to nab their suspect, they return to Roosters, and with the help of the general manager, they review the footage from the restaurant's CCTV cameras to confirm if the individual they saw earlier is the same person seen in the security footage.
That's not the guy.
I don't think it's the same guy, so it looks like another guy in cheetah print.
What the hell?
Actually, that's him, because I recognize that thing.
Look at that beautiful print.
You saw him pink shirt, yeah.
It's the guy. You know who it is?
Yep, we know him.
Officers finally have the breakthrough they'd been looking for.
Good.
Having identified the one person responsible for the incomprehensible bedlam this morning, they relay the information to dispatch, who further confirms their doubts.
154, that's our known suspect from a run earlier. It's going to be Matthew Pancake.
Authorities are quite familiar with
That's
Matthew Pancake.
his name.
Only a year earlier, on June 1st, 2023, Matthew was sentenced to 36 months of community control
That's
for
his
breaking
real
and
name.
entering. Even after being charged with possession of substance, failing to report for community control, and testing positive for substances, he was reinstated to community control on March 7th, 2024. Only 4 months before this incident, While officers inch closer to finding Matthew Pancake, they follow his...
Guys, his name is Matthew Pancake. This may be one of the greatest videos we've ever watched together.
line of vandalism toward Famous Footwear, a business located approximately half a mile south of Petland.
Damn, this dude is on a spree.
We're good if you want to keep going south.
I hit that corner. I was like, why are there all these shoes and stuff on the corner of Aldi? He broke his fence.
No, there's blood there too.
Yeah, I think this was after the fact, though.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wrong place.
Now the alarm goes off.
The familiar spectacle of broken glass and ransacked merchandise is proof to Matthew's whereabouts nearby.
Well, he's not in here.
They need to have other officers canvassing the area. I don't know how many people are on a shift, but they should be having, while these guys are here, they should be having other officers float around the area, because it's obvious Mr. Pancake is in the area. So he's already hit up 3 businesses. Why wouldn't he go for a 4th?
I'll go down here and check behind the strip mall, and I saw a fake thing of shoes. Yeah. What the hell is going on? And I drove down. I'm like, oh yeah, he broke in the fence door.
Is there anything past?
Look at all this shit.
Yeah, he threw some stuff in there, and then there's past Aldi. There's a bunch of.
There is still stuff past?
Yeah, there's stuff past Aldi.
Okay.
So he walked with everything.
As officers continue searching southbound, a witness finally shares information they've been desperately waiting for.
Can't wait.
He definitely is moving southbound, so he's.
Apparently, he has animals stuffed in his.
Oh, well, I'd say there was 2 dogs, bunny, chinchilla, a bunch of birds.
What?
I talked to over here at the gas station. She's like, yeah, he had gerbils all down his pants.
What the suspect wants with gerbils stuffed inside his pants is anyone's guess.
What is going to happen?
But officers are about to find out soon with a new break in the case.
And where are you, ma'am?
I'm in the parking lot of Big Lots. Have you heard about the guy who broke into Petland?
Yes.
I'm looking right at him. He's asleep on a bench.
The Big Lots is located approximately 3/4 of a mile north of Petland. This frustrating revelation means that the officers were barking up the wrong tree, following Matthew's trail in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it looks like he also tried to break into the smokehouse, vape shop. The glass is shattered and there's a rock on the ground.
At long last, authorities have located their perpetrator, but they have to act fast before he awakes and commits more acts of destruction.
Oh, he's moving. Oh, wait, no.
All right, this is what you do. Put him into handcuffs before you ever stir him awake. That is the route they need to take. That is the safest, most effective route that they need to take.
Be very, very quiet.
Let me know when he leaves if he gets up.
No, it looks like he's just scratching his face. He's still laying there.
They think the suspect is sleeping on the bench. He's in a leopard print onesie.
South of Roberts. Wait. Yeah, Roberts is down there, right? I don't know this.
Gentlemen,
No.
maybe we should know our jurisdiction that we patrol and the layout.
Wait. There's Nike Drive. No, it's north. Turn around.
After a fruitless wild goose chase leading south, officers who are unfamiliar with the area frantically search for the Big Lots.
Big Lots.
That's Renner. This is Roberts. Go. Cut it. Go. Go.
No, wait, where are we at?
I made a game time call. What is this road?
Guys, what are we doing? Why do we not know the layout of our area?
Where are we? Big Lots is there. Cut right. I mean, we're at Big Lots, right? Yeah.
Come back around again.
Oh, where? God damn it, Ian! Come back around. Come back around where?
Ian, you're fired. You're done. We're not playing your games anymore, Ian.
I don't know. Oh, he's right here.
Oh, we passed it.
Okay. I'll glove off.
Handcuff him, guys. I'm telling you.
I'm getting.
Handcuff
Moments
him.
later, backup arrives, and a frenzied struggle ensues as officers pounce on Matthew and attempt to put an end to this night of havoc.
I got second hands.
We're getting close.
Yeah, I got called on.
Mr. Pancake, you're under arrest.
Don't move.
Get on your belly. Get on your belly.
On your belly. On your belly.
Roll over. Get on your belly, Mr. Pancake.
On your belly.
In the name of the law, Pancake, get on your belly.
In the name of the law, Mr. Pancake.
What the? Give up your other hand. What the?
Other hand right here.
You guys, I can't wrap my head around what's going on. Like what we've learned.
After subduing him, officers noticed copious amounts of
And the fact that his name is Mr. Pancake. I can't wrap my head around this.
blood leaking from Matthew's wounded hands. But this is far from the most compelling piece of evidence they're about to uncover.
Knew we'd find
him. Oh,
Good job,
no.
Mr. Pancakes. Knew we'd find him eventually.
Where are the gerbils?
Where are the gerbils?
All right. In case nobody mentioned it already, you're under arrest. I think we did like 7 times. But go ahead and roll on my side.
Where are the gerbils, Mr. Pancake?
You got clothes on under this?
Probably not.
There's the pink slash one.
He said he was taking them for arson yesterday.
Oh, there's something missing.
Yeah, what am I even arrested for?
You know, that's just the icing on top of all of this that kind of ties everything together in this strange world that we're in now, you and I. The fact that if he was arrested for arson yesterday, this man, Mr. Pancake, is now back out wreaking havoc on the streets. You've got to love the criminal justice system.
Walking around.
Okay.
Put up your hand.
My hands.
Gerbil bit it.
Working all day. I've been
As Matthew offers weak excuses for the cuts, officers are closer to confirming what the witness had reported.
right.
5439 Roberts for a copy. And is it okay for the medics to go in? I told him it was.
Then why did you ask? If you told them it was okay to come in, why are you asking if it's okay?
There's a dog collar.
The hell am I under arrest for? Seriously.
B&E.
Mr. Pancake, are you shitting me right now?
Criminal damaging.
Oh, God, there is
Abusing
a
animals. Oh, there are gerbils in there. Animal abuse.
What the heck? I got a gerbil. What the heck?
No way, dude!
Gerbils in his pants.
Multiple gerbils recovered.
Mr.
Astonishingly, 2 live
Pancake.
gerbils are recovered from Matthew's pants, and against all odds, they appear to be unharmed.
They were probably cozy in there.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody get my shears.
Do you have any more pets?
You have any more gerbils on you?
Please don't tell me you put a gerbil somewhere else.
Grab my shears.
For your safety, is there a gerbil inside you?
Grab my shears and cut further up that pant leg.
Without a doubt, hunting for gerbils inside Matthew is the last thing any of these officers want to do.
And probably this one because there's it in there too.
I don't do rats. Mike's, I don't.
It's not a rat, it's a gerbil.
It's a gerbil. I've been trouble guys home, sir.
Breaking and entering.
What are you arresting me for?
And you have merchandise
In glass. And gerbils.
and gerbils that you stole and abused.
Cody, you know what you gotta do.
I got you. Gerbil recovery.
The
This is
situation immediately moves
my
from
God.
shocking to hilarious as officers struggle to secure the gerbils.
Want a bag for them? I don't know, that seems mean. They've been traumatized enough.
true.
I mean, the shit.
Oh, these are some birds.
Do you want me to hang on to these as evidence or photograph them and return them to the store? Let's check. Make sure when we stand him up, we check him real carefully for more gerbils in his pants.
I really hope that the gerbils are called to testify in court. I mean, this situation is mind-boggling enough as it is. I wouldn't be surprised if in this fairy tale world that we're living in, the gerbils will testify against Mr. Pancake in court. That's my hope.
Yeah.
Lots of glass falling out.
LT, we got the I'm sorry, LTs. We got the gerbils.
Yeah,
We
they were in his pants.
God, you've got to be
This is the
kidding me.
greatest run ever.
Matthew offers no explanation for his actions and is taken into custody.
What are you gonna do with them?
It's gonna. I don't know. We're going to take a picture of him and take him back to the pet store.
Oh, yeah. Taking pictures
There's only two?
Well,
That's what we found so far.
They said he had two in his.
oh, it was in his.
He had all that litter
Yeah, they
and stuff
probably
shoved in.
crawled
They were
down.
living in his pant leg.
They were desperately trying to escape his pant leg. They were not living there by any means.
Amid a surreal situation involving property destruction, bleeding wounds, and stolen gerbils,
You've got to be kidding
officers
me.
pause a moment to document this unforgettable night.
No, we can't.
I'm not like, we're not going to put him in a bag and take him to the
Well,
park.
I mean, if they're not going to be able to sell them, maybe we can keep them as 8-sub mascots.
Yeah.
Yep. If you got your gloves off, do you mind folding those up for me? Oh, you got blood on you? He's going to have to take those with us and go back over it. They're getting anxious.
How do you tell if a gerbil's anxious?
Are we going to take him back to PetSmart? We're
I
going
think
to
so.
transport him to PetSmart.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They're really trying to get away. Does somebody have a paper bag?
Can they chew their way out of that? They're going to get in a crash because the gerbils are going to break free and they're going to jump in the well. I see it now.
Put the gerbils into handcuffs. Detain them.
The escaped gerbil.
4-minute ride back.
What's up? They're going to get in a crash. They're gerbils. I see it.
Kiss it.
All right, you're holding that.
What do you think the gerbils are
We're gonna run
thinking?
these back.
No, I got those in gray. From,
But I am
From
concerned
Jeff's
about
guy.
these chewing their way out.
Those are my good stuff, too.
Yeah. Ooh, I can feel them.
Okay, no. They come up with a cooperation name for this. That would have to be on my resume that I led Operation Gerbil Bandit.
Operation Gerbil.
Oh, God, they're going to request this body camera video.
Do you have the gerbils? Yes, I got the gerbils.
Sir, ma'am.
83.
We're gonna have a couple of gerbil 5-1s back at that land.
I copy. Are they okay, sir, though?
I think just emotional trauma. Otherwise,
You cannot make this up.
no.
You literally can't make this shit up. That is no doubt. This may be one of the greatest videos I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm really jealous I didn't get to deal with something similar as a police officer. It makes me very genuinely sad.
And we were both looking that way.
Yeah.
But we drove right
100%.
past him.
Because we were looking at the people flashing.
Yeah, guys, on a side
Yeah,
note, we should probably learn our jurisdiction.
Got it.
Miraculously, all of the gerbils survived and were returned safely to Petland. Matthew Pancake, the stylized gerbil bandit, was charged with 3 counts of breaking and entering. He initially pleaded not guilty. On September 17th, 2024, Matthew entered a plea deal and pleaded guilty to all 3 counts. He was sentenced to 12 months in the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction and asked to pay a fine of up to $2,500.
You guys, what did we just watch together? Mr. Pancake is one of the most devious criminals I've ever heard of. I honestly, I just can't even wrap my mind around the fact that his name is genuinely Pancake. That is his actual government name, Matthew Pancake. Wow. Okay, I just have a few concerns. Obviously, I'm very concerned for the gerbils. I hope they're doing well. I hope they're rehabilitated by Petland staff. I'd be curious to know how many birds and exotic animals are still out there. As far as the cops' involvement, I think they did a wonderful job. The only issue I have is they should probably learn where the streets are in their jurisdiction. It's fine to get confused sometimes. Everyone gets confused. I get confused all the time. But other than that, I genuinely do believe they did a fantastic job. It's hard to try to understand things that simply just don't make sense. And Mr. Pancake, due to drugs, I would assume, really had no plan. I think that was obvious by the gerbils in his pants. I am glad that we finally got a plea deal where they plead guilty to actual felonies. That makes me happy. That makes me feel as though justice is served. I wish it was that way all the time. But we are living in a storybook world, as we've seen from this video.
This is like a fairy tale.
I do these videos just about every single day. If you like this one, like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's video. Bye.